Alright guys, what's up and welcome to another episode of the Carnage series. And today we are at the Nürburgring, and before we even started, two cars are crashed before they even got into the arena section. Oh my goodness, this Ferrari got tapped. He thought he was clear of the other Ferrari, and that caused a melee. And oh my goodness, just hold the brakes, bro. Oh my goodness, that's me almost getting collected by the orange. I don't know what that car is, maybe a Porsche. But anyway, I almost got collected, just a few pixels away from getting collected. Fortunately, I didn't. So, okay, so let's go back to the race start. So, we're riding along with Batorn, and Batorn and is about. Will he send it three wide here? No, he doesn't. Oh yes, it did. Fortunately, the guy on the right hand side thought better of it, and now the BMW and the Merc. The Merc just literally murdered the BMW, and now going into the stadium section one more time. The Honda delivers the goods as this. Oh my goodness, this should be patched. The Ferrari just went through the Mercedes, and as the black Ferrari goes sideways. Okay, that happened so fast. So the Ferrari went sideways, the Batorn could not react quickly, and that caused the melee. Anyways, okay, I messed up the transition, and now we're going back to my visual. I'm starting really late because I don't want to get involved in Carnage. And it's all kicking off in front for sure as this BMW. Oh my goodness gracious, what a rejoin by that BMW. And yeah, this basically I'm just walking through scenes of devastation. It's all kicking off in front of me, so I had to really lift off as there's a lot of cars going really slowly on a place that you shouldn't go slow. And needless to say, we gained a lot of positions out of that. So now fast forward, we are now going into the fight in the podium spot, and look at this Merc. The other Merc goes sideways, and you have the sand trap on your left hand side. Maybe you could have gone over there, Mr. Yolo, but unfortunately he wasn't able to react on time, and he went straight into Haman. But for hindsight is always 2020. Who knows, if maybe if I was in that position, I would have crashed towards the other Merc 2. But anyway, because of that, they lost podium positions, and those podium positions were given to us freely. And now moving on, another clip of the Lambo just mounting the curve and destroying his race in an instant and not holding the brakes. And with that being said, he collected another Porsche, and there's another Porsche who almost somehow got semi-collected. I'm sure he has damage. So then going into the replay, this dude, the first collateral of the guy who was not holding the brakes, and just look at this, just man, just hold the brakes. And yeah, so that's a DNF or maybe it's not a DNF. You might try to continue with the broken windshield, and this is the second Porsche, so my gut feel was right. It was a second Porsche. And as this guy is spinning around and round, and this other Porsche also went into the wall because of that incident. And now we're going briefly to Spa as I have a moment there. It looks mild, but I actually almost shat my pants going through that scenario. Anyways, here's what happened. The Lambo and this gaggle of cars are fighting going into the series of kinks. The Ferrari didn't leave him enough space on the left hand side. And yeah, so far this Lambo got into the sand. The Lambo doesn't like the sand, so he half spins. And in the process of half spinning, he collected those those two other cars. But anyway, this might be the last clip. I'm giving you not a Carnage clip, but instead it's a fight between me and Vela. So Vela is catching me up really quickly. There's a back marker in front of me, not really giving me the, not giving me the his position. It's not giving way, rather, going into the, yeah. Oh yes, good job giving way on into the corners. But anyways, we lost a bit of time there, and with that being said, we are now under pressure from Mr. Vela going into the Coca-Cola curve. And this is I think third to the last lap. But anyways, he have a run on me. Vela has a run on me. I had an inferior exit going into turn number one. And yeah, needless to say, the Aussie is catching me up really quick, braking on the 100-meter board, trying to defend the outside, parking it in the apex. And the BMW is still in my ass, and I went sideways. I had a moment there, and now he is now down the inside, and there's a Lexus on the right hand side, so I don't have enough space to operate on. And with that being said, I think I might have lost the position. Yes, I did, but it's still good hard racing from the both of us. Nobody's crashing into each other. Going into this lovely section over here. So he went a little bit wide and he went into the grass, and that gave me the opportunity to get back the position. Is giving me enough space, which is great, but I am once again on the lead, or rather in P2, as the first place guy has already ran into the sunset, going into this large sweeping hairpin, as this BMW almost got collected by the back marker. Needless to say, going to the Schumacher S's, just trying to get away from Mr. Vela on this part of the race, because I think the race is ending, and we are now skipping forward to the last lap. And I try to defend fresh air, because I know what these public lab racers can do. They will lunge, they will go for desperate moves, but apparently Vela is a very reasonable driver. He will not do that, but I'm just being really careful. And now going into the arena section again, I went wide. As I went wide, he gets a little bit closer, but I shut the door on him. And once again, no contact. Props to Vela for giving a respectful race to me. Again, you cannot find the way. You cannot go there. You cannot go out of the racing line, otherwise you will go slow. There's not much grip around the outside for most part on this track. And now going into large sweeping hairpin, moving at the very last second in the inside line just to cover him off. And still Vela is really trying to catch me here, going in again into the Schumacher S's. And oh, he had the moment there, and that is it, guys, for the video. And after that moment, he never recovered, and I claimed second place. And yeah, needless to say, guys, see you on the next video, and I hope you subscribe, and do hit the like button if you like the video, and maybe a dislike if you don't like the video. That's it. See you on the next one.